Alright, see if my stream actually goes live this time. Gosh. Alright, a little red to green flip here. Some good buying would be super nice. Red to green flip with some strong buying. Oh, we're good. There you go, beautiful. Flip back to red. I just gotta wait for buyers to actually like step in here. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy pullback. But if we're able to flip it from red to green here and, you know, completely buy up, that'd be super, super good. Super good confirmation. Remember, we gotta inverse this gap and wait for a hold. It's like buyers keep stepping in, and like rejecting the sellers. It's like so close. I get another red to green flip. There you go. Okay, look, buyer stepped in a bit there. Alright, let's continue that. There's no way buyers don't want higher, but we flipped from red to green so many times. We have to go higher here. We just inversed right now. It's not in yet, guys. I'm not in. Oh my gosh. Look at this selling. Look, you guys, I'm gonna do 3 contracts. I might do a bigger stop loss because it does look like the market's a little more volatile today. Or at least these pullbacks. So I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 3 contracts. Looks like we're just completely rejecting off this. I mean, it's honestly good if we reject now, if we are going to just dump. That would have sucked if we entered and then had this shit. Yeah, like, would you even consider this a pullback? Like, completely flipped. Or not flipped, but 61 points. Let me see chat. Yo, what's up, Chris? Good morning. See if my YouTube actually went live this time. Maybe we're just going back down to get into this gap and bounce off it. Well, we'll see. ES just took out the London low too, so yeah, ES wanted lower. So if we start rejecting now on ES, should be pretty good. Alright, yeah, I'm finally live on YouTube now. Actually working. We just inverse the gap. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go lower. Or maybe we take out this low and then we go back up. What would be nice, guys, if we go down, maybe even go down to here. We take out the low, make a fair value gap here, and we can take longs off this. Because honestly, it's way better, way less riskier. You know, we also already took out this fair value gap, so if we do go down, we don't have to worry about this gap, and we'll have like basically like almost 100 point PT. Well, actually no, we target this high right here as our first PT, which is 68 points, and that second PT would be like for fair value gap, which would be 97. Target this high is 100, so look at this would be better. So I'm gonna go back to the 4 contracts here. I'm gonna scrap this idea, and hopefully we can make a fair value gap here and we're able to catch some longs. This would be the best fair value gap to take, to be honest. We just gotta hope we don't completely reject off this London low. I mean, if we do, we could still go for that fair value gap, but there's no way we flip from red to green. This is actually nuts. We don't have like a 1 minute fair value gap either, so we just have to work off this 5 minute or the 15 minute. I think, right? Yeah, it's a 15 minute. That sucks. The candle closed like that. So we're probably gonna have to work off this fair value gap up here, guys. If we do get longs, it's the only setup we have. Looks like we might be pumping back up here, so. Took out the lows now, so I mean this is way better confirmation anyway, so let's see how we do. Alright, we're getting a lot of buying, guys, so get ready. Alright, guys, I'm in longs. Oh my gosh, dude, we pumped up like crazy. What the hell? I got a pretty late fill, but whatever. Yeah, there you got like top ticked. Oof. Pullback of doom, bro. Instant stopped out. Yeah, I'm gonna honestly avoid the market for today. That's crazy. Like what? Like we sell off to take out this low. We fucking completely buy back up just to do this is crazy. Yeah, like you would need like a 50-point stop loss to still be in this trade. Yeah, I mean, bro, like I feel like we're gonna go higher. It's just, no, I'm gonna just take my loss for the day and run with it. I would honestly re-enter, guys, but I'm good for the week, so. This is really like an A+ setup. Kind of stupid we just rejected like that. And we're buying all the way back up again. I would honestly love to re-enter this, but no. And look, now we're pumping. Of course. It is what it is. I'd honestly love to re-enter this, bro, but I mean the direction's obviously to the upside too. Just don't like these pullbacks we had, bro. Like fucking pullbacks of doom. Yeah, I gotta hit PT. Oh, there we go. PT. Oh, not yet. Hit the fair value gap. Yeah, I really did like the setup too. Just sucks now we got stopped out. And ES is just chopping too. Like, yeah, Anku's pumping, but ES is not really doing anything. I was low-key thinking of entering off a pullback, but like, with how ES is looking, nah. It's not really worth it. No, like, look at this. Oh my gosh. And that's pullback to entry there. Yeah, and then, yeah. Like, what the hell? This is actually crazy. 46-point pullback with that. Yeah, pullbacks today are dangerous. Yeah, I basically lost the profits I made yesterday, but I mean, it's fine. I'm still up for the week. Just sucks, bro. That like we literally inversed here. We sold off, took out this low, and then we inversed with strong buying, and then we get a fucking pullback. Of course, that stops us out, and then it goes up, and it's about to hit our PT. Thing I just don't understand. It's like what? Like why? Like we already had a pullback. Like why the fuck did we get another one? That was 56 points. Like what? And now it's doing this shit. I don't know what the fuck it's doing right now. Yeah, it is tempting me to enter, but it's not worth it, bro. Yeah, guys, it's all good. You know, we're relatively statistically, you know, we're bound to get a loss eventually. It's all good. Let me see next week. Got PMI on Monday, Tuesday no news. Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean next week we should have good volume. Shouldn't really have to worry about anything. Yeah, look at this fucking pullback. Like, you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, it's honestly best to just probably avoid today. So this is actually insane. Unless maybe like we inverse this gap, I feel like this would probably be better when we get out of this fucking range. But even then, it's just like today's just so like weird. Because let's turn on this. Friday, bro. Only possible entry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not even Friday. Like, guys, look at ES. ES is just chopping. And then NQ now is, I mean, look, guys, 9:30. If you kind of look, we are kind of chopping just with a lot of volume. We're still here. You know, we should already be, like, up or down. We should have had a big move somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna just take my loss for the day, guys, and just come back next week because this market today is just looking. It's not looking good. Like honestly, it looks horrible today. Like off that push where we entered longs, we should have just went up. The fact that we completely reversed, it's. I mean, it just shows, man. Like even with strong buying, we're still getting this selling pressure, and I'm gonna say chop, guys, because I'm gonna show ES on stream too, so everyone could see. Like ES is just chopping here. Like we've literally done nothing. Like yeah, we took out the low, pumped up a little bit, and then we're just chopping here. We haven't even broke this for value gap, tapped it. Like this didn't even tap it. Like just doing nothing. So yeah, I would honestly just say like completely avoid today. And yeah, just come back next week. I mean, it's always next week, guys. Yeah, we're gonna flip from red to green here, and then back to red. Green, buy up, and then it's gonna sell off. Like it's like the same pattern. Yeah, very unfortunate. I got like the worst fill too. Like it was off this push. I literally got 9-13-25, and it pushed to 9-14. Yeah. Yeah, guys. The first 30 minutes of market open, this is what it looks like. So, if this isn't your sign to just get off the charts for the day, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, it's not even worth trading anything. Dude, there's no SMT. Tinky, what SMT are you looking at, bro? It's a fucking barcode. There's no SMT, bro. The market is straight chop. I'm telling you guys, do not trade. NQ and ES are chopping. It's like, and ES has been chopping. Needs to align. Tinky, not one is chopped. They're both is chopped. They're both chopping. Do you not see the price action here? We got stopped out because of chop. Well, we didn't see chop because it was the first. I mean, we entered at 9:45 and we broke out with strong buying after taking out this low. So this doesn't look like chop to us. Now it looks like chop because we have the next 3 candles and it's still in the same price. But we went down, took out this liquidity, and then we pumped back up. So to us, it did not look like chop. ES did the same thing. When we had that, when we sold off, took out the lows, and then we pumped up. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely avoiding today, guys. You know, if you want to trade, you do that on your own discretion. But I am just gonna take my loss for the day. I mean, I'm still up for the week, so I'm good. And just gonna come back next week. You know, there's no problem with coming back next week. You know, especially with how price action is moving today. It's just not worth it at all. It invalidated our A+ setup. And not even that, we're also just having really bad price action. So like, we're pumping up now. I guarantee we're just gonna get a random sell off very soon. We're gonna either flip from green to red, or the next candle we're just gonna sell off right after pumping up. It's gonna be either or. Yeah, next week we can come back, size properly, and you know, make everything we lost back plus more. And there's no reason to force a trade with this type of price action, guys. look, we're pumping up now. Took out the liquidity finally. You know, our PT that we were waiting on. ES just finally tapped into the gap. So, you know, we've already had a rejection off this fair value gap too. So this fair value gap is pretty respected. So we could either just reject here, and ES also just tapped into a gap too. So, and we tapped into the midpoint. Yeah, it's just very unfortunate. You know, we had the right bias. You know, we had everything for longs, but you know, unfortunately, we got stopped out. We got chopped out. I wouldn't even say we got stopped out. We got chopped out. We got chopped out with high volume. Yeah, like, look, bro, we hit this and then we're instantly just rejecting. I wouldn't be surprised if we flip from green to red here. We are pumping. And also, guys, I did have a rule that I added to myself. Like, even if we do start pumping and we inverse this gap and we just keep pumping, I did add a rule that I'm going to start following to my trading, is that if we chop for longer than like 25 minutes or even 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, I am not going to trade for the rest of the day. And as you can see, literally off open too, we chopped. So that's another thing. If you guys are going to take any inverses or any trades, you know, you do that in your discretion. But just off of my rules and how I trade, I'm not going to be trading. I will not be taking any more trades for today. So I'm just going to mark it out because I do want to see, like, if, let's say we did re-enter, I want to see how it would move. It's like, even if we did a 50-point stop loss, guys, we would have still gotten stopped out, by the way, from our entry. So it's good that we didn't do a bigger stop loss because we would have just risked more. Let's see, guys. 971 is entry, and let's see how the trade plays out if we did inverse here. Getting a lot of buying here. Pretty strong buying. Oh, yes, just inverse the gap too. So, yeah, guys, I really do want to enter this. Don't get me wrong. Like, the setup looks good, but it's just like I don't want to risk anymore, especially with like how price action has been today. So, and we do know our direction on where we want to go. You know, but does the market want to respect that? Obviously, it did not want to. So. We just inverse now, so let's see. Yeah, we would have entered off that push there. So like, let's say we're in the trade now. So let's see how it plays out. Hypothetically, guys, I'm not in the trade. All right, I'm not in the trade. Our stop loss will be at 936. So let's see. 936.50. Okay, pumping up a bit here. Okay, we're back at entry. Look at ES. ES is doing relatively the same thing. Like, this is a good setup, don't get me wrong. Like, I would love to take this, guys. Like, ES and QR are aligned, and you know, the setup is good, but with price action, it's kind of just what's throwing me off, you know. Like, I know the sense of direction, like where we want to go. I mean, we knew it since open, you know. Unfortunately, got stopped out before we hit the PT, but I know we're gonna go higher. But it's just like, you know, we enter and then we get stopped out because of just how price action is, and then it just goes up to price target. So. The share's about to hit this high here, which is only really 22 points. So if I was in the trade, I would put my stop loss to break even after hitting this. We're about to hit it. It's so close. It's already like tickling it. Bro, it like barely missed it. Oh my gosh. Missed it by 2 ticks. Yeah, guys, I was really, really tempted to entering off like when we pumped back up here. Like when we had this sell off and then we pumped back up. Here's pullback, sell off. I gotta stay disciplined. Can't believe we didn't even hit it. Oh my gosh. I'd understand if we hit it. Why'd we be having this little pullback here? I gotta charge my phone. Oh, look at this nice news. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Polymarket. No. Yeah, I don't understand why we're having this pullback. Like, we should have just at least hit this first and then had the pullback. But you guys see what I'm saying? It's like the market doesn't really respect the setups. I mean, we still wouldn't have gotten stopped out yet, but we missed the break even by literally like 2 ticks. 0.50 points. That's crazy. Very interesting candle close we just had. Green to red flip. Oh, we flip back to green. And buyers are trying, bro. Buyers do not want to go down. They say sellers are a little stronger though. That would have almost hit our stop loss. Red to green flip. Yeah, buyers and sellers are going at it right now. I don't know if you guys are looking at Tradovate. Price action not there. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's like even if we broke out of this range and popped up, it's like price action like today is just not respecting our setups. You know, that loss that we took obviously showed it. You know, like that was the A plus setup. The first inverse rejected. We didn't enter off that because we didn't hold or have an impulse. And then the second one, we have a crazy impulse. Enter off that. Get a fucking 60-point pullback. Stops us out. And then just pumps up and then hits our PT. You know, so like that's just clear indication. And the chop that we had before. So clear indication just to just completely avoid today. You know, if you're not like if you don't time it perfect, you're just gonna get stopped out by chop, by high volume chop. So it's not worth the trade today. And we're just come back next week, and we'll make what we lost today and more. It's not a big deal, guys. One loss out of the like 3 or 4 wins we've gotten. Well, we got 2 losses this week, Monday and today, but we've won like four trades. So how much you lose? Well, unfortunately, I got a super late profit or super late entry, so I basically lost all my profits I made yesterday. But I mean, it's fine. I lost 340 per account. I would have only been risking I think like 280 or 300, but I got a super late entry and yeah. You lost 350. Yeah, it's all good, bro. You know, we come back. Look, we would have gotten stopped out from this trade, by the way. It literally edged our break even, so we wouldn't have even moved our stop loss to break even, and then we would have gotten stopped out. So I'm telling you guys, you know, avoid today. Just do not trade today. Price action is just not good. So look, this would be another good trade to take too. Oh, oops. You know, if we got a fair value gap rejection, bounce off this gap. And this, but it's like for inverse alpha. Yeah, it's like the market's just not respecting any setups today, bro. And we had some crazy ass chop off open, or at least like the first 30 candles, the first like 30 minutes. Actually, I wouldn't say the first 30. I'd say the first 20, 25 minutes. Yeah, chop, which if we're chopping off open, that's already a super bad sign. Like, open is supposed to be like the most volatile and I would say clear direction in the first 15, 20 minutes and where we want to go. We'll either pump in a direction or we'll pump in a direction and then do a reversal off of a liquidity, or we'll just pump in a direction and just keep continuing in that direction, you know. Which today, just we had a reversal, right? We had a reversal, took out this low, pumped up, and then, you know, just high volume chop though after we did that. So, and then look, we sell off, get stopped out, and then we're gonna just pump him back up here. Like, we go back to entry. Like, you guys see what I'm saying? Like, we should just be selling off. But yeah, I mean, it's a small loss, guys. I mean, compared to how much we've made this week, it's nothing crazy. So, for inverse alpha, since we took out, I don't think I'm gonna take. Bro, don't take. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, bro, but you shouldn't take anything in this market. Saying just take your loss and that's it, bro. Just gotta stay disciplined. Look, us staying disciplined and not entering off that inverse saved us from another loss. You gotta think. Like, I understand, you know, we lost money, so it's very easy to get emotional. And, you know, you want to make it back, but, you know, there's always next week. We have PMI on Monday. The only thing, guys, that could make next week super bad is if, well, I wouldn't say super bad, but, you know, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, is if the U.S. decides to bomb Iran, which obviously will make the markets go fucking crazy. And, you know, hopefully the U.S. is able to, the U.S. and Iran are able to come to a agreement here, so we don't have to fucking bomb them and the markets don't drop or just become fucking unstable. So I'm not trying to have another week like that where the markets are unstable, but that's really the only thing that could fuck us up for next week. But besides that, I mean, we have news on Monday, so Monday should be chill. We have PMI at 10 a.m. Tuesday's no news. Wednesday we have PMI and 8:15 news. It's all red folders. Thursday unemployment claims. Friday NFP, and we have 5 folders on Friday at 8:30. All 8:30. So, I mean, we should have a pretty good, good price action week next week. So yeah, we just have to hope no bombings are gonna be done this weekend with the U.S. and Iran, and we should be pretty chill. I mean, should be good. So we're getting another pump. It's just the irony, bro. Like, it's so funny. Look how bad price is today. How the hell do we sell off? We missed this by literally 2 ticks, and then we sell off 70 points just to buy back up 58 points. And we're probably gonna hit this now. And we're gonna inverse this gap, and it's gonna do the same thing. It was like, basically, like, to win in this market, you'd have to enter off nothing. Like, you just have to get good timing. That's really it. Just gamble, get good timing, and okay, we just hit it now. So let's see how we react off this. I mean, we do have a setup for shorts also. If we do sell off, just BT would be pretty good. You target this, and then you could target these lows here. But remember, guys, even with how A plus this setup might be, it doesn't really matter because it's more about how price action is moving today. Like, we've gotten our setups invalidated multiple times, so twice actually. So even if this trade does play out, I mean, it's just super risky. But yeah, not really looking to take any more setups for today, guys. So let's see. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna head off for the day, guys. Enjoy your weekend. We should be trading every day next week, 9:30 a.m. So you guys show up, and I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend, guys.